Hi, this is Sive Morten with the daily update on EURUSD. I post my exclusive market overviews with the key political and economical events, charts and important levels on the ForexPeaceArmy.com forums weekly. This short video is a response to rapidly changing situation on the currency markets and should help you to stay on top of the game and be profitable. I suggest you to visit ForexPeaceArmy.com forum and read my analysis for the week before watching this daily video.
Welcome everybody, guys. Let's take a look again in the euro currency. So as you can see, the situation develops really fast on the euro currency. Just yesterday we have talked about the major target around 104, and at the same session it has been reached. So market, as you can see, even has moved slightly lower to the 103.50 area, below the target slightly, and this just tells how market really is weak right here, because as you can see on the daily chart, the further downward drop probably was held mostly by the oversold situation rather than some support or target, and it's probably due to this moment market has stopped. But if we wouldn't get the oversold, then probably it could drop even further right to the monthly pivot support one that we have around 103, 103.03 area. It's a thick line here. So still today's Friday, guys, market stands at the oversold and shows some minor retracement up on the intraday charts. That's why currently, guys, I think that it's not good time for taking the short position right now immediately due to the reasons that we just have discussed. So probably minor bounce could happen. Some short-term traders will fix profit probably, and we could get some relief on the market. At the same time, it's also was said about the 104 target since weekly target, and that's why it mostly some kind of the range around 104 rather than the precise level. That's why we could say probably that market stands at the target and daily oversold. That's why the bounce up probably will happen. For those of you who would like to take short position, you probably will have more chances to do this if you even have missed the entry here to the downside. We expect that in the medium-term perspective drop will continue, and we have some sequence of targets right to the parity. So next target, as you can see, will stay at 102.30. This is 1618 extension of our well-known ABCD pattern that we have traded already. It's 1618 extension. Next target will be 101.30. This is already based on the monthly chart. Sorry, on the weekly chart. So we have the butterfly pattern there in the 127 extension of the butterfly will be 101.30, and 1618 will stand in the parity. So as you can see, we have the targets each 100 pips to the downside. But right now, speaking on today's session, market stands at the support, it's completed the target and reached the oversold. Is some kind of the kibbe trade by the Judd Naples that suggests some upward retracement, guys. That's why, as I said, wait for bounce up for some short-term rally on intraday charts, and after that you could think about taking the short position. So on the follow time frame chart, you can see that market has completed the butterfly 127 extension as well, and also has touched the weekly pivot support one. So this support area here, guys, just two moments to discuss. First of all, take a look at this plunge here and here. It's very fast dropping, and usually when the butterfly stands with such dropping, and especially on the slope of the right wing, it tells that after minor retracement with respect to the 127 extension, market probably will continue move lower right to the 1618. 1618 stands at 102.70 approximately. That's why today probably we will be watching for this bounce up. Also, guys, here we could think about some kind of the maybe print body sell or something of that sort. It's not sufficient number of bars here, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 bars with this minor one, but the bars are rather strong. So that's why maybe it will work as a background for opportunity for taking the short. So for example, so we will get the print body sell. This market will show the upward retracement, especially if this retracement will be confirmed and supported by the probable bearish grabber here, on the 4-hour time frame chart. That will be all the better. So just keep watching how retracement up will develop, because that will be chance for taking the short position on the euro currency. But do not take any position without the patience, because currently it's very difficult to forecast what the depth of the retracement will be. On the intraday charts, guys, we also see some kind of possible retracement, because the spike down is in fact the wash and rinse of the stops that have been placed below 104. Because take a look what has happened. On the first dropping, market stands very close to the target. Here it has touched 104, but no stops have been touched. So no upward action has happened. So just attempt to break it, minor bounce, and right now the stops have been triggered and market returned back up. So that is some kind of the wash and rinse. And now we have this upward retracement. So here destination will be around 104.60, 104.80. That could create some kind of the brand bottom maybe, or something that rates. By the way, it's interesting. Do we have any maybe double repo pattern or something? That's right. Well, not quite. It's probably difficult to call it as the double repo pattern. So that being said, first area, the destination that we will be watching for will stand at 104.60, 104.80. Here, market could show deep retracement, so it could create the brand bottom sell on the 4-hour time frame chart. So as soon as market will reach this area, some deep retracement could happen. So to complete the brand bottom target, this will be 618 support of the whole upward action. So right, somewhere to the 103.90 probably in this area. But as market stands, guys, at the oversold, and as we have completed large weekly targets 104, upward retracement could be a bit more significant, stronger. Maybe market could even return back to the 105. That's normal. Really will not be any problems with that. That's why the brand bottom that we are discussing here will be just the episode in upward retracement. So it could create, for example, some kind of the A, B, C bottom, some deeper D retracement right to the 105. Something of that sort could happen. That's why the brand bottom is not the final point yet where market could reestablish downward action. Well, it's possible, but taking into consideration all the issues that we have, so we're sold, completion of the important target, the odds suggest deeper retracement now, guys. That's why don't be hurried with that. Taking the short position, final short position here with the anticipation of the breakout of these lows and downward continuation. So you could, for example, if you'll take position based on the brand bottom, you could take part of the profit right here, and on the rest move your stop to the break even. So if market really will continue move down, you will have the position. If not, well, market return back up and close the position, that you will have no loss and you will get the profit on the heavy position here on the brand bottom trade. So something of that sort. So that being said, in euro currency today we expect upward retracement here, since market, as I said, complete the target and hit the number sold. But in the medium perspective, as soon as this retracement will be over, this downward action should continue.